In what's quickly becoming one of the most controversial legal dramas, in Hollywood, actress Blake Lively is now facing unexpected backlash, not from a film critic or co-star but from a growing community of online content creators. The spotlight has turned sharply on Lively after court documents allegedly revealed a string of subpoenas issued against YouTubers, bloggers, and influencers. These creators are now coming forward, claiming they've been unfairly targeted simply for sharing opinions and theories about Lively's recent projects and personal affairs. Many are raising serious concerns that the subpoenas are not about justice or defamation but rather about silencing criticism and controlling narratives. From reaction channels to independent journalists, some creators say they've received sudden legal notices demanding personal data, citing vague claims that their content could be harmful, misleading, or infringing. But others argue that what's really at stake here is freedom of speech and the growing power imbalance between Hollywood elites and the digital public. The core of the controversy lies in the accusation that Blake Lively's legal team is allegedly abusing the court system to suppress independent voices. And while Lively herself has not made any public statements directly addressing these concerns, the ripple effect across the creator community is real and loud. Are these subpoenas legitimate defenses of reputation, or are they strategic moves to silence uncomfortable truths? This story isn't just about a Hollywood star. It's about how the internet is redefining accountability one video at a time. According to several sources close to the matter, the subpoena sent out appear to be connected to a series of anonymous posts and viral commentary surrounding Lively's role in It Ends With Us and the internal drama that followed. While defamation law exists to protect individuals from false and harmful claims, the creators being targeted insist their content was clearly opinion-based or speculative. Some of the affected content creators say the subpoenas came without any prior warning, just formal letters requesting their full names, email addresses, IP logs, and social media handles. For many, especially those with small channels, it was both alarming and confusing. Digital rights advocates have since weighed in, with some lawyers warning that overly broad subpoenas, particularly ones aimed at unmasking anonymous critics, must meet strict legal standards. Otherwise, they risk becoming what's known as SLAPP, strategic lawsuits against public participation. In short, legal pressure tactics that discourage people from speaking out. While we cannot definitively say Blake Lively herself signed off on each subpoena, her legal team is undoubtedly responsible for pursuing them in court. And that raises a critical question: where is the line between legal protection and censorship? This legal strategy is now prompting a fresh debate about how celebrities use the court system not just to seek justice, but potentially to shield themselves from the internet's unfiltered commentary. For many, the move feels disproportionate, especially in an era when public figures routinely rely on digital media to promote their image, but may not always welcome scrutiny in return. As more subpoenas surfaced, the digital creator community didn't stay silent. In fact, they mobilized. Prominent YouTubers and podcasters started speaking out, not just in defense of themselves, but for smaller voices who felt intimidated and afraid. Some creators reached out to civil liberties organizations, while others took to social media with hashtags like #ProtectCreators and #CourtNotControl. One popular creator who requested anonymity shared, "I've never even met Blake Lively. My video was based on public interviews and analysis. Suddenly I'm getting legal threats. How is that fair?" Another commented, "This isn't about truth or lies. This is about power and fear. It's terrifying to realize how easy it is for someone with influence to try to shut you down." Legal experts have emphasized that freedom of expression online is not absolute, especially when claims cross into defamation. But they also agree that the courts must be cautious not to enable what looks like a weaponization of legal tools against public discourse. In response to the growing pressure, some content creators are exploring their own legal options, including potential motions to quash the subpoenas. If successful, such motions could lead to broader discussions in court about how far subpoenas can go. When they threaten anonymous speech, it's clear the creators aren't backing down. What began as isolated legal notices has now evolved into a larger cultural clash between Hollywood privilege and grassroots digital voices, and it's unfolding in real time. One of the most striking aspects of this unfolding drama is the noticeable silence from Hollywood. Despite the growing online chatter, few celebrities or major media outlets have directly addressed the situation. Some fans speculate that publicists and PR handlers are working overtime to contain the situation, quietly hoping it fades into the background. But the public isn't staying quiet. On forums like Reddit, Twitter, and even mainstream entertainment channels, People are beginning to question how far celebrities should be allowed to go. When protecting their image, many fans of Blake Lively still admire her for her work. But they're also expressing disappointment if the allegations about the subpoenas are true. A trending sentiment is that stars should engage with criticism, not silence it. After all, content creators, journalists, and commentators have played a crucial role in keeping celebrity culture transparent and in check. One user wrote, "You can't build a brand off your personal life and then attack people when they talk about it. That's not fair, that's controlling." Another chimed in, "I used to love Blake, but this feels like bullying with legal paperwork." Still others urged caution, pointing out that we don't have all the facts and should wait for more clarity from the court. But the longer the silence continues, the more it fuels suspicion. This tension reflects a broader cultural moment, where social media has empowered everyday people to shape conversations. And now when legal actions threaten that space, people are ready to defend it, no matter who's on the other side. As of now, the case remains unresolved and neither Blake Lively nor her legal team has issued a detailed public explanation, but the pressure is building, with more content creators joining forces and legal experts weighing in. This story could soon make its way from YouTube and Reddit to the front pages of major news outlets. If the subpoenas are challenged in court, we may get clearer answers. Are they truly justified legal defenses or examples of the powerful using procedural tools to mute dissent? Several advocacy groups are now reportedly preparing briefs to protect online speech, especially when the targeted individuals are low-profile creators without large legal budgets. Meanwhile, some speculate that Lively's team may quietly retract or narrow the subpoenas to avoid more bad press. Regardless of the legal outcome, this controversy is already reshaping the way the public sees celebrity influence. It's no longer just about red carpets and rom-coms, it's about the responsibility that comes with fame. In a hyper-connected world, if Lively and her team choose transparency and dialogue, they may still be able to regain control of the narrative. But if they stay silent or continue legal action without public clarity, they risk alienating the very audience that helped elevate her to stardom. This isn't just a legal battle, it's a test of values. And in the age of digital storytelling, the audience is watching closely.